seen it.
Yep.
We cited this Fed poll document they're touting.
Not as far as I know.
You better be bloody sure about that, Jock. Why the hell wasn't I fully briefed on this dust-up in the Joint Task Force?
I did warn you that there'd been a few problems, sir.
A few problems? Christ almighty. Wallace pulled the plug on Fedpol and then pissed them off. Were you aware of that?
That's not quite correct, sir. The AFP made their own decision to pick up their bat and ball and go home.
Oh, after they'd been forced into it. And now the shit's flying back all over us. That's no way to handle things.
I agree, sir.
Oh,
but
don't treat me like a mushroom, Jock. It's a miss. The operation's blown. We've lost a valuable informer. And now some young prick from Fedpol's writing interdepartmental memos, canting the daylights out of us.
With respect, sir, to cover his own arse.
Well, I have to get the whole gist of this, or some cockeyed version of it, from the bloody media.
I'd say they've been fed most of it.
Well, I'm aware of that, for Christ's sake. The chief's called a crisis meeting first thing in the morning. I want you there with the complaint register. And you brief me fully before we go.
Yes, sir.
The lot. IID's AC will be there with the Major's shit file. I don't want any more bloody surprises.
But if the drugs were removed before the ship docked, then obviously the people involved must have been tipped off.
We believe so, yes.
Well, then surely the inference of corruption cannot be dismissed.
Jesus, she'd make a good detective.
Where's the bloody evidence?
Doesn't need it, mate. He knows we're guilty already, eh?
Oh, we'll take a look on the bright side. With all this crap flying at us, maybe the crooks will start feeling confident.
Well, that's the bright side.
Well, if Flanagan thinks we're not paying attention, maybe the drugs will start moving.
Oh, you're a mental giant, Mooney. How'd you get into this squad, mate?
Shit. Calls for a public inquiry into the conduct of the Major Crime Squad grow daily, as increasingly serious allegations are being brought to light.
This sort of thing's been going on for years unchecked. We had one report of an assault on a young male with a shotgun. During a raid, the barrel was pushed into his anus. Assaults on women during raids are fairly commonplace. That kind of sexual harassment goes on.
I think I just lost my
And
sense
you're
of
suggesting
humour.
that these are not just a few isolated incidents?
This is bloody dropkick.
We're aware of a number of
No one ever heard of
allegations
him?
in that respect. Running the barrel of a gun up the inside of the legs. Threats of removal of children. Minor and major assaults. You name it, it's been reported.
No face. No fingerprints. Not much of anything identifiable. The sea lice have done a thorough job.
Got a dental x-ray?
No, it's no use to you. X-rayed him from top to bottom. Not a tooth left in his head.
Could be a symptom of lead toxicity.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Plus the fact that he's AB positive and his red cell count's grossly anemic.
Oh, is he your bloke or what?
Maybe. Might have believed that he lived on fish and chips and didn't brush his teeth enough.
Jesus, you blokes like to hedge your bets.
Well, cheer up, pup. We might have something for you.
What am I looking at?
Old multiple fractures, fore and aft. Say your chap's had a bad pran about 6, 8 years ago. Motorbike at a guess.
You're giving me crumbs, mate.
They don't come with a map. Try public hospital records for a match.
2 shots.
One through the front of the skull, one through the back of the neck.
38 caliber.
So, it wasn't his girlfriend.
Not unless she's a professional terminator.
Your body's blood sample? Our Berg's blood sample. Lead. A substantial amount.
It's him.
Not an absolute fact until I've done a matching DNA test.
Give me a hint. What's the chance of it not being him?
About 1,000,000 to 1.
And you've got a whole lot on this bloke,
Not a
right?
chance.
Come on, Goose. This is homicides. Now you can spill your guts.
No way. This is Peter Faithful's investigation. Why don't we go up and ask him?
Nice try, Pop.
Mate, this is going to cost me. I'm going to have to trade.
I'm sure you'll find a way around it.
Not unless he's forgotten everything I taught him.
All right, so we give homicide something to run with. Then what? Now, what's coming back to us?
Whatever's pertinent to your job.
Pup, that's bullshit, because you're not going to know what's pertinent to us now. We want to see it all.
Oh, be reasonable, Noddy. We've got to be concerned about the security of our information too, you know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mate, your operation's all over the bloody papers. Got a microscope on you up here.
You want to start looking for the door?
I'll keep your shirt on. No one's pissing on you, Adrian.
Yeah, well, you're sure as hell in no position to.
Zip up your fly, Mooney. Just pull on your bloody pud, mate. Are you sure this body's our bloke?
Not enough for court, but I think we can be reasonably confident.
Have we told him anything?
No.
Not there's any use to him.
Come on. You show me yours, I'll show you mine. That's fair enough, isn't it?
Well, I've only got one problem with that, and that is that you know nothing. And we have got it all.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to give me a hint?
Well, there's two of them, and we've got his mate.
Right. I'll just have to run this past someone downstairs. Thanks, Goose. How good's this bloke?
Oh, he'll do.
You talk?
Well, he's running shit scared in remand right now, but I think he'll come in and talk to me.
All right. You fix your end, I'll fix mine.
We got an ID on him? Yeah, right. Any sign of movement there? Not yet. I'll keep the leash and I'll get back to you.
One of their targets?
Yeah, the breaker. Homicide onto it.
Sounds like a reasonable note to close the book on.
You've got to be joking. We're not walking away from these pricks now.
I'd seriously consider it. The Agbergs have stopped. The receiver's been charged. One of the breakers is inside and the other turned up dead. Quit while you're ahead, Wal.
Ahead? We've got chicken feed. What about the bastards above them?
You got bugger all to tie 'em in.
I don't agree.
Use your head, Wal. It's too late. The team's up to its neck in shit.
Jesus, Wep, we keep laying down under these complaints, we're going nowhere.
That's not a line I'd recommend.
For Christ's sake, Jock, you've got your say. Use it.
Do you think I haven't? Open your bloody eyes. Look at it. Complaints of assault. One woman out a window. Allegations of corruption. Arresting and charging a juvenile. Even allegations of indecent assault on a female.
So, it's the same old mud it's always been. Or have you forgotten a few things?
Don't throw my past up at me, Wally. Times change.
You're telling me. We used to treat this sort of garbage with the contempt it deserved.
That's not on anymore. Be pissing against the wind trying to fight it.
Yeah, well, don't ask me to lay down and play dead. This operation's not over yet.
It might as well be.
Our DS undercover says a contact's still on for the deal. These drugs haven't walked. They're still on the docks.
Forget it. It won't help.
You're going to stand back and let your own squad go through to the keeper. G'day, John. Oh, sir,
Superintendent.
Number 42.
Yep, that's it.
That's the brother-in-law.
It's the second time in 24 hours he's hit this joint. As soon as he comes off the docks, could be worth a look-see.
If that's an offer, Jules, you are on, mate. Well done. Look after this Sheila, will you? Whatever she wants, you give it to her.
And if I can go on top.
That bloody Stuart Petrovich, he's back at the Port Melbourne address, and he hasn't made contact with Flanagan.
Yeah, 4 days. What the bloody hell are they waiting for?
We're going to lose this, you know, if those bastards upstairs don't let us start taking control of the agenda here.
Yeah, mate.
Eh?
If they're prepared to act at the expense of this operation, then they've lost the plot.
They're running that damn scared of the media. I don't think they're going to ride it out this time, Lou.
Jesus. Just wasted a week keeping our heads down for this.
Yeah.
And stuff it. Why don't we put them back up again?
Nothing to lose.
Moon. Peter.
There's a couple of things that I want you to bear in mind from the start. Now, firstly, these arseholes are dangerous. We've got 2 people dead. We have reason to believe that they were knocked, so make sure you're well covered at all times. Now, secondly, we all know the shit that's flying around about us, so our word is now no longer going to be good enough. Everyone that we lay our hands on is going to try and ride out on that. So unless we've got audio, video, something we can nail up 100%, we'll lose it at court. So let's not forget that. Our targets. Ray Petrovich. He's an ex-docker. He's the steward on the ship. Boom Boom, he's yours.
Great.
Now, we have reason to believe that he was the one responsible for taking the drugs out of the container, and he'll be the one bringing them off the docks. Victor Flanagan. He's the middleman. He's a very good crook. He's our key target. Senior Detective Saunders will be looking after him.
Your pleasure, Treasure. Thank you, darling.
Who gets the bloody solicitor?
I think the boss has got his sights set on him. Hey, boss?
My word.
Martin Schultz. Now, he's a clean skin. We know from our telephone intercepts that he has got a partner. He's one of the importers. We haven't been able to put a line on the partner. He's keeping well away. So, Fish, you and your crew.
Yep.
He's yours.
Yeah, what about the warrants?
In the folder, mate.
I'm impressed.
Righto, guys. Sergio Diego. He's the upfront buyer for the full 10 keys. Whitey, he's yours. And we want you and your undercovers to be wired for every contact from now on.
No can do.
No, I'm not sure about that. We can.
That may not always work for us.
Well, matey, it's going to have to. And they've taken down one of their own. We believe that they won't hesitate in taking down one
Not
of
in every
ours.
case, I
Whitey,
think it's impractical.
we can't and we won't risk that. Okay? Del, your blokes are going to be playing a very important part in all this. We're depending on you and the dogs to make sure you don't lose sight of any of our targets. Now, we believe we'll need another 5 to 6 cars. If we miss any of these handovers, we're going to be stuffed.
No can do another team. And these people are wide awake. They know all about anti-surveillance.
What about tracking devices on the vehicles?
Well, that's a bit dodgy too, but... Yeah, all right, we'll give it a try.
We appreciate it.
On your Daryl.
Okay. Now, since the ball's up, our targets have been lying doggo. Now, our intention will be to spring the drugs off the docks back into circulation where we can sight them. Now, Chris, we want you to put pressure on Sergio to deliver the goods. Hassle him, do whatever you have to. But unless he comes through with the gear, you and your 130 thou are going to take a big walk.
Well, how much time do I give him?
No more than 24 hours. Now, we represent 10% of his buy. He can't afford to lose that. Now, he is in deep financial strife. He's got to come up with 1.5 mil to make this buy. And he's hocked himself to the eyeballs, including a $750,000 mortgage on his own clubs. That's where we're going to shaft him from behind.
Well, no wuckers there. Grumpy's going to go through fraudies to bank security. They'll be given just enough info to let them know that old Sergio is about to go down the gurgler.
To make the bank manager pretty bloody toey.
That's the idea, mate.
Now, Sergio's going to be putting pressure on Flanagan to deliver the goods. And Petrovic, via Flanagan, will be getting a lot of pressure to make sure he can bring them off the docks.
Jesus, we could need another 5 or 6 vehicles here.
Let's get those bloody cuffs off, shall we? Let's go, mate. Comfortable? I'll get you a cup of tea.
He's done it.
Come in, Spinner. We hope, mate.
Cat.
Yeah.
Betty Arthur. Gary McKinnon's back in, so he might want to do a deal. Could get tricky. I might need to talk to her.
So you want me to bring her in?
Yeah, pronto.
Peter, you're not going to do it, are you?
I don't know her, right? Put yourself in Flanagan's shoes. Your mate was a liability. You're a liability.
You could put him in for life, Gazza. You reckon he's going to let you go on, do you? Mate, you're in line for the bloody hat trick.
And what's the good of you speaking up for me in court? Still be doing time?
Yeah, but you'll be doing it where? Minimum security. You'll still have to cop a few pedophiles, but you will be doing it easier.
No, you're jerking me off. You reckon I'll be safe anywhere inside?
Not safer than the old Bluestone College, pal.
Gary, one day some bloke's going to walk into your cell to ask to borrow your toothpaste. That'll be the last word you ever hear.
You mightn't even make it out of bloody remand, mate. Wouldn't be the first time someone's got the ultimate silence in there.
Jesus. These are bloody dogs. I want to do this.
But he's going to think that you have. So you might as well tip in.
Well, okay. reckon I might know lined up the Burks. He's got this lawyer mate he held over me once. You reckon he was in the know for anything you wanted?
Bit of a bloody name.
I can't tip in for a bloody reference. I need more than that.
Well, we'll just have to see what you've got first. And you better be good for it, Gary, because we'll know.
Yeah, there's 2 clubs as collateral, but he's already into Wickham nominees for 300,000 on properties, mate. Yeah. Unsecured. Look, you might like to let his bank know that they're in free fall with Sergio.
Okay, talk us through it, mate.
No, go on then. Just give Lottie a couple of minutes and then bring out the best biscuits, okay?
You sure it's him?
I wouldn't have told you if I wasn't.
Never thought I'd wish death on anyone.
Well, that's easy when you haven't got a reason.
Now I'm discovering. Turn the other cheek. What damn nonsense.
Well, Betty, they're both accounted for. So you know now it's over for you.
Not quite, Peter.
There's something that I have to put to you. You don't have to make a decision. I just want to know how you feel about it.
Yes?
This lot's bigger than just those 2. How would you feel if we did a deal with Gary McKinnon? Reduced sentence or indemnity for the bigger fish. Please just take your time, Betty, because I want you to be straight with me.
No, I can't.
I understand.
If it'd been the one who hurt me, I might be able to consider it. Not him. Not the one who hurt James. Not the one who made what was being done to me.
It's okay, it's okay.
I'm sorry, Peter, I couldn't.
I would have thought you would have lost your nerve if you could have.
Peter, I've been reading the papers. I don't believe it.
Dogs are on your missus, Noddy.
Keep me posted, mate.
I mean, I've funded the money, so what's the problem? Are we going to get this on or not?
It's no problem. It's just been a slight hitch. It happens.
Yeah, well, Sergio, I have to have it. 'Cause I'm getting big hassles.
What kind of hassles?
Well, I told people I could supply them. I told them 24 hours nearly a week ago. Okay, now that's what you told me, yeah? That's what I said. You don't deliver, I can't deliver.
I know. It's a pain in the ass.
Well, no, it's actually big business. I can't afford to lose these people.
Oh, no later than Saturday, I guarantee.
Well, I've told them tomorrow night. Okay, I'm sorry about that. But basically, if they start talking to me about getting their gear from somewhere else, I have to think getting the gear from somewhere else too. Or I'm down the tubes.
4 days?
Well, no, because I won't have a clientele by Saturday. You see, I don't have a choice. I don't want to do this. I really don't. It's just getting really heavy.
Look, it's okay. We'll get it on, all right?
But tomorrow?
I'll ring you first thing. Okay. Yeah, what? Greg, mate. Sorry, I'm in traffic. Yeah. Can't be. No way. It's got to be a mistake. Yeah, sure. I can be there in 4 minutes. No problem. Look, I've just got to split.
Okay.
He's walking away. You got him, Sarge?
Yeah. Heading towards the car park. You standing by there, Nix?
Come on. Come on, what is this? Cocktail hour? Stand by. Target's on his way out. Whoops. Not good. We forgot to deactivate the alarm. Crime 15 to crime 85. God's gift to women has left the bank, and he's not a happy boy.
Can you read that last bit to me again?
Bank security reckon they jumped up.
Right, when did this come in? Okay, how soon can I have a transcript?
Personal loan?
Not enough, Darbs.
Yes,
You got for 10
ASAP.
grand, you would have got it.
Right,
Wanting.
as soon as it's ready.
Just
Thanks.
lost $500.
Darbs, don't go away. Things are starting to happen, boss, fast.
We'll get Peter out.
Darbs, go up to homicide. Tell Pup that his presence down here would be advisable, okay?
What's the mail?
To go. Sergio rang Flanagan 5 minutes ago, screaming his tits off. He said, and I quote, I want the gear tomorrow or the deal is off. Flanagan tries to stall him, of course, but he wouldn't wear it.
We got a transcript?
No, not yet, but there's more. 2 minutes later, Flanagan rings Petrovich, tries to put the screws on him.
So where's Petrovich now?
Well, he's on his way out of the arms. He's going to have a counter lunch with Rocky Wilson.
How useful is that little prick being?
Oh, stuff all. He's ready to make a deal, but he's not telling us anything that we don't already know.
Well, don't tie yourself up with him. Flick him over to homicide.
Righto.
Just make sure we're cut in for the full quid.
Peter, intercept room.
Shit. There is no way we can brief those operators to cover all this.
Get down there right now. Just get my stuff.
Darbs, this is our
On
business.
the
It's
way.
nothing to do with the feds. I want all those transcripts up here under lock and key, okay?
Yeah, very
Yes,
important.
Senior
Got that?
Sergeant.
Good.
And I'll make sure
Exactly.
that I've got clean undies
Got
and
a
a
cat
hanky
daddy
as
coming
well,
in
all
here.
right?
Okay. Targets 1 and 4 are coming out. Yeah. And they're having a bit of a heated discussion, yes. What are you guys up to? All right, Flanagan's moving to his car. Yeah, he's off. And the solicitor's heading back inside. You catching this, Desi?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, Christ, the solicitor's heading off as well. All right. Desi's going your way.
Got the eyeball. Northbound in Essex heading your direction, Tomo.
Our boys probably. You know, with any luck, fellas, he'll end up going back to his tailor's.
Turning left into Church Street. Jesus, we could walk faster than this. Where are you, MJ?
Keep going. We'll take him. Moving out. We got him. One for cover. Crossing the railway line. Crossing Mail Street. Lost my cover. Crime 17 to crime 85.
Crime 85, what's happening?
He's going to get his gold tooth polished. You sure this guy's a crook, Noddy?
You can clock off if you like, Denise. This is just a checkup. I don't think we'll be doing anything too severe to Mr. Schultz today.
Bye, Mr. Schultz. Bye, Dr. Brown.
You seen him? He says it's going to be there tomorrow. Well, it better be. I'm getting a little concerned. Yeah, well, I got to admit, Tim, the story changes every day. Flanagan's a carpetbagger. I've been telling you that from day one. Yeah, well, it's not the sort of thing that you can expect your mates in the members stand to do, is it? Well, I thought at least he knew what he was doing. Yeah, well, I'm not worried on that score. And you ought to be. Look at the damn mess he's made of it. Yeah, but that's no connection to us. Yeah, well, it soon will be if he's fool enough to get caught with his hand in the till. Now, let's not lose sight of the goal. Yeah, if he hasn't put his hand in his own pocket, he wouldn't be that stupid. I don't like the man. I don't like his choice of hard help. And I particularly don't like the fact that he knows who you are.
Brendan Zachary Kelso. Druggie, rapist, docker dead. Another great loss to humanity.
Gary McKinnon ID'd him.
No. Boston Hospital records ID'd the X-ray.
So, you say anything about Flanagan? Any of our targets?
Oh, heaps. Most of it's bullshit.
I think Peter will want to check it anyway.
Mate, it's dawned on Gary that things will go better for him if he's our witness.
Right. So at the moment, there's bugger all he hasn't with. Among other things, he reckons that .38 slug that killed his mate in here was fired from a .22 handgun.
You're kidding.
There. So, I think there's more chance of something useful in here. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Jeez.
Hands in pockets, please. We don't want any little fingerprints.
Yes, no.
Bag's the inflatable doll.
Pop, we'll hand this over to the drug section for testing, but I'd say he was into some pretty interesting cocktails.
Morning. Can't find the other one, but this'll do for a start.
So is there anything that ties him into McKinnon?
Not directly, but there's bound to have been some sort of transfer. Fibres, hairs, there's quite a way to go yet, and all of this has to be checked against the samples from McKinnon's.
Well, we're going to need it, Goose, because even if Betty Arthur comes in to ID this, it's still only circumstantial.
We have got a nexus.
We have.
Lord, yeah, we're rolling it. Have a look. It was all over the place. Shoes, doormat, all over the bungalow floor.
Even around the hems of his jeans.
And it's the same stuff.
Varies from sample to sample. Some of it's so close it's barely discernible.
A sample from the jeans showed lead and TNT, but no bituminous substance.
Some of it involves diatomaceous earth, some of it doesn't, but it's all heavily contaminated.
The soil sample from the Arthurs?
Mm-hmm, the gunk.
So what about the Jemmy from the Arthur's house?
Was found in McKinnon's possession. The soil sample taken from their floor definitely came from Kelso. It's as strong a nexus as you'll get.
So we will definitely be able to tie in these blokes to the house on the night.
Well, connect them to it, ergo each other. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Cochrane. You're going to really enjoy throwing that little shithead back into the cage.
Don't you want to know where it came from?
Well, we know.
Not precisely yet, but from this amount of stuff to be involved, it has to be coming from somewhere around the house. So as soon as we've got a little bit of time, we'll be going for a little bit of an explore.
You're right here, Andy. Come on, you wussy.
This is it, isn't it? Our contaminated side.
Yep.
What on earth are we looking at?
Well, not much now, but 1940, there had to be a munitions factory right here.
We hope.
Keep going. Dead ahead. Soil tester tubes.
Oh, yes. I do like it when we're right.
The more I think about it, the more I don't like the potential.
There's not much we can do about it.
I think there is.
I wouldn't want to cross Flanagan.
We can do the same as was done about that other maniac.
Jesus. You're not serious. He handled that.
We know who he used. We know where to go. We could manage it.
Yes, but... Oh, Jesus.
He's the only one who can lead to us. As long as he's around, we're exposed. If you can't read the caveat in that...
But we need him.
We won't after tomorrow. If he delivers.
Can we replay that bit, please, Rose?
Sounds a bit dodgy.
Yeah, you're not wrong. No, it was his tone of voice, mate. A short sounded shit scared when he dropped it on him.
And you sure it's him?
Yeah, positive. It was definitely our mystery voice, and the call came from a phone box again.
Read the caveat. He's another bloody lawyer.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Barrister. Bit of a grandstander, actually. He is definitely the one pulling the strings.
Same as the other maniac. You reckon that's a reference to Kelso?
Yeah.
So can we leave Flanagan out there running if he's at risk?
No. I mean, it wouldn't look too good for us if he was knocked. We knew.
No, we can't pull him out now. He'd lose the lot.
Oh, come on. How close is that to conspiracy? I mean, they'd have our balls.
Boss.
It's not a clear threat to kill.
But the inference is there.
They're discussing the possibility.
It's one they've carried out before.
It's worth the risk. Let him run. Just keep a very close eye.
Where'd he get the balls all of a sudden?
For God's sake, Wally, if anyone could have shown me another way out, don't you think I'd have grabbed it?
There's not 1 ounce of provable substance to any of this.
Or most of it, perhaps, but it can't be disproved either.
All due bloody respect, sir, there's no court in the country to give the nod to that.
It's a media standard, not ours, Wally.
Who the hell's running us, the media or Force Command?
Do you think I like disbanding a squad to shut the pricks up?
I think it'd be more to the point if we stood up to them, sir.
What the hell do you think we've been doing? It's never been this bad. 14 years of royal commissions didn't leave us wearing as much shit with the public as we're wearing now.
What can't be disproved tends to stick, Wall, you know that.
I can't believe you'd be prepared to do something so bloody immoral. Sacrifice 16 members to keep the media off our back.
Oh, Christ, if it were that damn simple, we'd be able to piss it off. It's not. This can't go on. It's totally debilitating to every member on the job.
Throwing the majors to the walls.
They were
isn't
given
it?
ample warning to pull their heads in and stop the flow of complaints.
Sit on their hands and squawk about the lack of results.
No, I won't have it, Wally. They're not innocent bystanders in this. We even handpicked their officer and senior sergeant, and they still won't quieten down.
Well, they don't deserve this sort of flogging.
None of us do.
You didn't have too damn much to say for yourself.
There's no point, it's over. It's been over from the minute those allegations saw daylight.
Well, if that's the limit of your support, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, for a while. I'll make allowances, but let's not overstep the mark.
You always were a survivor, Jock. But I never thought I'd see the day when you'd stand by in something like this.
Neither did I.
$37. Got that.
Can you go
See ya.
back to the full 10 keys? And I didn't get that street name.
Sounds like Maryborough.
Yeah, something starting with an M. I didn't get it.
It's 30 after bank time. I don't carry that much paper on me, Jordan.
Okay, but at the latest, I got a tight schedule.
You got the full 10 keys.
As promised. Where are we on? St Kilda, sleeper on Middleborough, 37. Got that.
Middleborough. Yep.
Pete, we're on. St Kilda. It's a hotel or a motel on Middleborough. It's either street name or room number 37, 30 after bank time, 10 a.m. He's got the full 10 keys and Sergio's going to him.
Target 2's on his way, just left the docks. How we doing up there, Flood?
Almost ready, mate. Where's Flanagan now?
In transit.
Could have the doorway
Hang on. They said he's just turned into Beach Road, right?
Do we know where he and Petrovic are going to make the connection yet?
Flanagan will want to be in, what, half an hour before?
20 minutes maybe, yeah. If he's got the gear on him, he's
Well,
got
they're
a
not
long
off
way
yet,
around.
mate.
He's going to have time.
Get right.
How close?
Anyone's guess, mate. I still don't know where the handover's going to take place.
Oh, shit.
Come on, mate, I'm
Not bad. Yeah, we're getting there.
So what, we're nearly ready for him or what?
10, 15 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Pete, we should piss it in by a good 30 seconds.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, okay.
Any news on Sergio?
Just leaving the 7-Eleven. 9:25.
Thank you. Oh, his concentration.
Well, we've got to have those
will be
transactions on
ratchet.
tape.
He's only had 3 hours sleep.
Yeah. Well,
Good morning.
it's exactly. So just bear in mind the court thing, okay? Great.
We're gone.
So they're really going to do it?
As soon as this job's wrapped up.
Getting their last drop of blood, eh?
I'm going to ride it, Lou, every step of the way. Both of us. These crooks will go from every complaint under the sun. All we can do is cover their asses.
Oh, well, at least it'll make a nice difference for the toe cutters, a couple of officers.
Want a good, clean result out of this. At least there'll be one allegation that won't be left standing.
Petrovic delivered the drugs to Flanagan in a Safeway car park 2 minutes ago. We've got the exchange on tape.
He's on his way. Yeah, he's all yours.
Got one minder with him, separate car. Getting out. He's got a briefcase.
What's happened with Petrovic, mate?
Heading back to Port Melbourne, we're still sitting on him.
Roger.
Flanagan's on the phone, Pete. Sergio's seconds away. Must be talking to Sean.
Yeah, he'll go there straight away. I mean, he wants to get everything out of his hands as fast as possible.
Here we go.
Okay, that's Tony and one of his bouncers, I think.
He was down in the lobby when he took the first day out. They're in Noddy doing the business right now. Fluff, we're not plucking Petrovic until we get the drugs in our possession.
Yeah, they're
Makes
kilo
sense,
bags.
mate. As long as we can prove it wasn't his dirty washing in the bloody bag.
I've been reading about it, have I?
Money's inside.
Shit last week. Us? No way.
a load of heroin, wasn't it?
Yeah, right. So he has to say it. Yeah, he has to say it, or otherwise the network could get paranoid.
That's what he's doing.
Does that look like 1.3 million?
Yeah. In hundreds, new bills doesn't stack up to 26.
So everything all right with
Sergio
you?
satisfied.
Are we on the way then? Nice doing business with you.
Flanagan's pissing off. He's not wasting a minute. Black case. Sergio's staying here
too, Sergi, bloody hell.
He's out and he's got the briefcase. Unminder with him. Target's driving.
Oh, 10 fucking keys. I love it. That's how good this shit is.
God, he's a fool having one now.
Exiting the motel now.
Everyone in place out there.
Flanagan's heading north down to Middleborough. Ready when you are.
Okay, let's do it.
There you go, Chris.
Yes.
The gentle touch, darling.
Okay, they're going now, T-Bone.
You all right, girls?
Fun, boys.
Lolly. All down, mate. We're in possession.
Right, man, I'll get back to you. We're in possession of the drugs. And Sergio.
Yes! Good old Chris.
Where's Flanagan? He's in transit, sir. Should be about another 10 minutes off before he meets with Schultz.
Bypass Schultz. He's in the city.
What?
Chromate 3 to Chromate 5.
Chromate 5?
He's going into the ANZ Bank, 303 Collins Street.
Has he got the briefcase with him?
Yeah, he's carrying it.
Shit. Can't be. Look, get after him. Go, go, go.
I think he's in the safety deposit vault. Hang on, he's at the gate. He's coming out. Yeah. There's no briefcase. Repeat, he's got no briefcase on him. He's heading for the exit. Well, what do you want me to do?
Dale?
Keep him in sight.
We're asking for one of your crew to stay in the bank.
Outside.
We went down on Flanagan.
Keep the others on it. For God's sake, don't lose him now.
Make him stay in the vicinity of the bank. Where's Mooney?
No
He's
good.
left the bank. No briefcase and no sign of any contact with anyone.
Look, we'll need a warrant for the bank. Wait one. Anything else?
God knows.
He's standing at the front of the building. Come on, move it. Shit. He's moving off. Moving south down Elizabeth Street.
Mr. Walker.
Morning.
Not a bad match the other night.
No, McEnroe's starting to show his age, but he's still got it all over the youngsters when it comes to technique.
Just ring when you're finished, Mr. Walker.
Okay, we're hooked onto him. Les is heading south out of the city. No visible contact with anyone. He's still got to have the keys on him.
Nix, stay at the bank. I repeat, stay at the bank. The money is still there. Okay, now we're on our way. Jacko, hang on to her. Tell us if something breaks.
See you, Boom Boom.
I think we'll go along for the ride. We have reason to believe the proceeds of a serious criminal offence may have been deposited.
How long's Flanagan had this box?
Only a couple of months. His credentials were okay. Have to be these days. System's tightening right up.
You quite sure this is his box?
Yes, no question.
Has anyone else come through here since the time that Flanagan left and now?
Yes, 4. No, 5.
Can I have a look at that, thanks?
Well, that won't help. No one but Mr. Flanagan can get into this box.
If they had the key?
Absolutely not. We have to visually recognise them, their signature has to match, and the key number has to check against that.
The last bloke that came through here after Flanagan was a Mr. D. Walker.
David Walker, yes. He's had a box with us for about 8 years. Look, most of these people are well known to us. They're long-term customers.
Now, Mr. Howard, could you give us a moment?
Certainly.
No. No. He could have left it here, he could have left it up there. There's too many alternatives.
So it's got to be one of them.
But even if it is, we don't have enough evidence to get a warrant for any of these jobs.
We can get back to this later on. We've got a possible conspiracy to murder to get on with.
Let's cut our losses and get our hands on Flanagan while he's still in one piece.
No sign of the dogs.
Oh, you're probably looking at the camera.
Wait a minute, I'll wait you signal down the side. Dock it. You're behind me.
Get out of here, Chris. Get the
Yes,
hell out of here.
quickly.
Just out of here. Go.
Lucky he hasn't got a bloody siren bell.
Ready when you are, Dottie.
Takes you back 20 years, doesn't it?
You had me tossed. I never picked a safety deposit box for that.
Well, we had our very good reasons.
Yeah, Jesus, whoever you picked, you must bloody well trust them.
Police, don't move! Police, don't move! Police, don't move! Police, don't move! Face down on the floor! Hands behind your back!
Police, don't move!
Bloody hell's
Don't
going on?
bloody move!
Stop it! This is my house!
On the ground now!
On the ground! I hope you've got a bloody warrant. This is
Don't you
outrageous.
worry about that, Mr. Schultz. Everything's okay.
I want your names and I want your numbers.
Superintendent Jim Wallace. This is Inspector Lewis Murdoch. Senior Sergeant Adrian Moon will now search you in my presence.
Right on your feet. Come on. Jesus, I hope you've got a bloody good reason for this.
All in good time, sir.
Absolutely no intention of answering any of your questions.
You may wish to reconsider that later.
I doubt it.
Mr. Schultz, you will now accompany us to the Major Crime Squad offices where we have a number of matters to put to you.
Right.
Afternoon. Thank you. Have a good day.
Gotta be this David Walker print.
You're chasing your shadow.
Bullshit. We've got a fingerprint off the box. We take it down there. We get a photo fit
Even if
from
we
the
track
bank
him
manager.
down, ID him tomorrow with the cash in his pocket, what are we going to do? Make his life a misery with jaywalking and parking fines? Because that is
Mooney.
all you'll be able to prove against him.
Mooney, we go down to the bank. We
I'm
take
not
this very
saying don't
logically.
keep a line on it. I'm saying I have other jobs and I need you on them.
Stuff him. So how'd we go with the print, guys?
It's not real good, mate. They've been sent overseas, see what they can do with them.
Money's right, babe. We've got bugger all. Bodge your name, bodge your company, bodge your address. We can't even produce him. Even if we could, nothing ties him in.
But if he's in possession of the key, we can tie him
mate,
rock
there's a
solid
big
to the
will.
bank vault.
There's nothing about him that says he's that slack. Anyway, I reckon there's another couple of blokes here.
No, they are clean skins, Noddy. I have been through all of them.
What about a second-hand car dealer?
Piss
No.
weak, mate. Piss weak. He's not up to it.
Now, hang on. I wouldn't be so sure. Come and have a look who's in hock to.
Jesus.
No, Brunswick Street dealers. And nobody shakes hands with Brunswick Street dealers without getting their things.
So you're saying that anyone who's in hock looks sus?
Yeah.
Well, that's half the bloody country. Manny, what is it?
Nothing.
Murdoch. He's on his way down.
Can I have your attention, please? Members of the Major Crime Squad have been requested to remain in the office. The Chief Super's on his way down. He has an announcement to make.
Well, I can't say this is something that I'm particularly happy to have to do. You're aware of the current situation. You all know how things have stood for quite some time now. Disbanding a squad's not done lightly. You have been given repeated warnings about the level of complaints and ample time to settle down and start working within the acceptable limits. You know what the policy is. The hit, shit and scatter way of doing a job's a thing of the past. And anyone who thinks otherwise has just labelled himself a dinosaur. Andrew Saunders, Arson Squad. Anthony Luciano, Fraud Squad. Russell Howie, Armed Robbery. Wayne Anderson, Drug Squad. Kath Darby, Dealers Squad. Adrian Moon, Prison Liaison. Peter Faithful, Public Affairs Division. The rest of you report to the Senior Sergeant at St Kilda CI at 0900 tomorrow morning. You're to clear your desk before you leave tonight. The Major Crime Squad is officially disbanded as of now. It's a pity it had to come to this, but you've brought it on yourselves.
Wasn't us he was talking about, was it, mate?
No.
Jesus!
You all right, Docket?
I'm just a dinosaur, aren't I? You're just a gun-toting little turd, mate. That's what you are.
Well, that's it. I'm going to have to get shit-faced.
Wait for me.
I'm with you, mate. I tell you what. Mooney, can I cop a lift with you?
Yeah, sure, mate. I got the squad car. Well, you may as well keep it, Mooney, because there isn't a squad.
Why's that?
The job's fucked.